Hey guys, welcome to the Juicy Ginger Podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Martin. Tonight's guest, Sara Venn, great up-and-coming comic, younger lady, the young Betty White, we'll say. You'll catch that later on in the episode. We talk all kinds of things. We talk about her worst bomb. We talk about her best show. We talk about why she got into the comedy business. So stick around. You're going to love it. Hit that subscribe button, and we appreciate you watching.
Oh my god.
What?
This is good comedy right here.
Okay.
She was dating this guy, and he broke up with her, and she was like, okay, we can still be homies. She's like classic.
Yeah.
Still stays like friends with benefits with her exes.
Right.
And they went out day drinking, and she got too drunk, so she went home, and he went out with her friends, and they were with this gay couple.
Okay. Go on.
And one of the guys' names is Colin, and he came back. They all went back to her place, and Colin goes, hey, Bria, I have to tell you this because, like, you're one of my closest friends, but I made out with Paul tonight.
Oh, wow.
And, like, we were all over each other at the bar and, like, all this stuff. And she was like, man, all right, that's an easier pill to swallow why he's not into me.
No doubt.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I was wondering this, like, if you make out with a dude while you're drunk, are you gay?
Like a guy doing that?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, totally.
But
That's
girls,
gay.
but girls can make out with girls and not be gay,
Right.
Gotcha.
right?
That's cool.
Because here's the thing. Like a guy,
Suck one dick, you're
a
gay.
guy is not going to just make out with another guy for fun.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Heterosexual men don't look at other heterosexual men and
Is
be
that
like,
kind of a double
be
standard,
like,
though?
Yeah.
it is, but it's one of those
It
things
is,
where
but
guys
it's,
are
it,
okay
but it's
with
the
it.
guys that are.
Yeah, because we're not like, oh, we're so mad we can't make out with other guys.
Right.
Like,
That's true.
ladies can have that. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. You can take that.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
we can have this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to make out with Kenny anytime soon, and I'm not jealous that you make out with girls and are straight. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I will back him up on that.
I will back up 100%. I have done a lot of things that we've heard on this podcast, but I have never touched a penis or made out with a man.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
To date.
Yeah, to date. As of today, right now, I have never done that. Don't know what the future holds, but as of right now,
The pandemic's young.
hey, I've never been to prison. So if you're in prison, that's another question. If you're in prison and you have sex with another man, are you gay?
You have to
If-
say
if-
no. You have to say no homo.
As long as you don't look at them in the eyes.
Yeah, times hard. You've never been to prison? I've been to prison.
Prison or jail?
Oh, jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big difference.
I know.
What was that like? Why'd you go to jail?
Public intox.
Oh,
Yeah.
go figure.
Where
I
were
know.
you? Tell us the
Penn
details.
State.
Penn State.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, it's actually expunged from my record, so if you're on a
Okay.
background check.
Good deal.
It costs a lot of money to do that, though.
To expunge it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was horrible.
How old was you?
22,
Okay.
Yeah,
How
that
old are you now?
25.
Yeah, you're young.
She's like 23.
This is recent. Yeah.
Yeah. 22 and a half.
This happened last week.
So I moved out to Phoenix to
Right.
escape the shame.
So you moved to Phoenix from Penn State?
No, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just there for a weekend. It was horrible.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you went to school there.
No, I went to school at Syracuse.
Okay.
They're doing great now, basketball.
Yeah.
So you went from Mass to Syracuse to Penn State to Phoenix?
She was only in Penn State for jail time. Yeah.
Most of my time there was
Was in jail.
not fruitful. But,
What
yes,
brought you to Phoenix?
job?
Okay.
Yeah, it was either here or Jacksonville, Florida. And
Ooh, I've been to Jacksonville. I used to live
Yeah.
not far from Jacksonville. It's a shithole.
Is it? Yeah.
It's a total shithole.
when I
Really?
showed
Horrible.
up to the interview, they had a PowerPoint on like reasons to move to Jacksonville, and I was like, if you
When
need
you
Oh
have-
my
yeah,
God.
Yeah. If you need that, there's like, oh, we have plenty of rivers and lots of water. We're the largest square mileage, the largest city by square miles.
we
I'm
have
sure
the
they said.
Mayo Clinic. That was
Yeah. It's bad when you say like other towns are close by. St. Augustine is only 45 minutes away. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
bad.
they tried to sell me on like Georgia while I was there. They're like, great concerts.
That's where I lived. I lived right on the state line of Georgia and Florida. Yeah, we would go to Jacksonville to buy crack and No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
So
God.
I taking my history a little bit farther back. I was born in St. Petersburg.
Okay, St. Pete,
no
Tampa.
way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. True East Coaster then.
A true East. I really covered the whole place.
For real.
Yeah.
Because everybody from Boston goes down to Tampa, right?
I do. I got
That's-
family in
that's
Tampa
the-
right now.
Yeah.
Left
Josh's
Massachusetts,
dad is in
straight.
Tampa.
Oh no way.
So is my sister. I got
I wore my Bo
Other
Sox hat
family
just
in-
for y'all.
right.
Shout out.
I know. I saw that. I was
You got
like,
two
amazing.
massholes in here right
One
now.
room.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
What was one of like the biggest like culture shocks coming to Phoenix from the Northeast?
Oh man.
Because I know mine, and I definitely know you can like agree with this. Is not everyone loved Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't believe that.
Yeah, you're like this. Yeah, because it's like that's the staple of our childhood. So
More than a staple. That is like the Ten Commandments. It's one of the first words we say is Brady. You know what I mean?
Does that have something to do with Brady going to Tampa?
We're okay with it.
Yeah, I know.
We're totally okay with it.
Oh, actually,
Because all you have
It's our
ties.
second team.
You
Now-
have ties to Tampa.
Now it's our second team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before we didn't give a fuck about Tampa. But
Dude.
now that Brady and Gronk are on it, I'm like, yo, what's good? It's okay.
I don't know if you saw my Instagram poll about how people felt about that. Like, oh, are we rooting for Tampa? Are we like, no, we raised Brady, Pats all the way, not switching teams? Did you vote? You
I
voted.
said Tampa.
Who won?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I said Tampa.
Tampa won, but it was like 60-40. It wasn't like
Oh,
like
it wasn't a
far.
landslide.
Yeah, it was not a landslide.
Dude, my dad's a huge Patriots fan from way
Yeah,
back, like
we
when
know
back
this,
when
yeah.
back when they're shitty years.
Doesn't he have a shrine?
He has a shrine of Tom Brady. Yeah, you used to. It
Is
was
he
me.
the only man in Alabama?
That's what I was. Say what?
He's the only man in Alabama.
In Alabama that likes Tom
the
Brady.
South?
Yeah, yeah.
The whole South?
Yeah, he's the only guy. You crop out Tampa and St. Pete. Other than that, everybody else hates Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Except for my father. Loves him. He calls him by first name, Tom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
First name
Minty
basis.
dog.
yeah. He's got this shrine of Tom Brady. It's messed up.
Right?
It hurts my feelings.
But other than Tom Brady, what was like another huge like culture shock? What was something when you came out here like, whoa, holy. You know what I
I 100% know it. Everyone out here is so much more chill. Like
mean? So much more what?
like chill,
Chill.
slow
Oh,
pace. Like
yeah.
and people in Massachusetts are like fast paced, like kind of like spitfire. And
Yeah.
like you come out here, like everyone's like no big deal. Like it's very
It's
like
all cool. No
it's-
rush.
I've gotten way more chill since I moved to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for here, they drive faster in the right lane than they do in the left lane. Is it just
That-
me?
That is fact. So what Kenny's talking about is if the speed limit is 65, you're expected to go 85
in the right lane.
in the right lane. Any lane.
Yeah.
Any lane.
Well, the
I mean,
middle lanes and the left lanes usually going slower. The right lane.
I
is
keep
the
it
fast lane.
I keep it a straight
I know
85.
you guys said
like-
to only say like true things here, but I don't know if this is 100%
Oh, no.
a fact.
As long, yeah, as long as it's not perjury. As long as you're not
Okay.
committing a crime when you do
I'm
it.
80% sure that in Arizona it's not illegal to drive to travel in the left lane. Where Massachusetts it's only a passing lane. Like you can't travel. You could get pulled over.
Gotcha.
For traveling there.
Okay.
Oh damn! I've got a laptop, but we'll definitely fact check.
Yeah.
that.
we fact
That'll
check
be
your
like
ass.
we'll fact check
Oh,
that.
very nice, very cool.
At the end, we'll have all these things that you lied about. Told us.
For real.
What got you? Did you do comedy back home?
Yeah, I did it. My first time ever was at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey. It was just like a fun, like drunk night with friends,
Yeah.
and
No
I
way.
completely bombed. And then the next time I did it was in Phoenix,
Okay.
and then I did it once in Boston and got booed off the stage.
You got booed.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask, is that your worst bomb?
That was.
How? All right, walk me through it, because I am always intrigued about the worst bombs, because I've bombed.
Well-
Everybody's bombed, but yeah.
Just imagine like a true Bostonian crowd. They're all like locals. It was like this little open mic night,
Yeah.
and the
Let's start off with this. Give like the feel of like what Boston.
So, but yeah,
comedy
so
is.
people
it's
don't
so
know.
different from out. It's different from everywhere.
I always feel like
different
the
from everywhere.
ceilings are shorter in Boston. Am I wrong?
yeah, you're in more of a
Maybe.
dungeon.
Yeah, yeah. It
The
just always
streets are
seems.
skinnier.
It
But
always.
it breeds good comics.
Yeah.
You can name so many comics that came out of Massachusetts.
So true.
Dane Cook, fucking Joe Rogan, Doug
Two.
Stanhope.
Oh, I thought Stanhope was a West Coast guy.
No.
No.
Is Bill Burr from
Massachusetts.
Boston or does
Bill
he
Burr
live
is
there?
from Boston. Well, outside of Boston, yeah.
Yeah. So Massachusetts in general. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So tons. But Yeah.
Okay,
So-
go ahead, fill it out. So the
yeah.
club itself was.
It was a music and a comedy open mic, but mostly music.
Ugh, that's bad. That's one step away from magician.
Yeah. I think I would have done better if I tried magic for the first time that night. I went up after the bartender. He played some music and he sang like Sitting by the Dock in the Bay. So I was like, I'm gonna like roast him. I'm like, you look like you'd like throw people in the bay, like not sit on the dock. Like you're like a true like Boston Mafia member. I was like going in on this guy.
Yeah.
Turns out it was his last night bartending. He's like going to go take care of his sick mother. He's like the beloved.
I was gonna say everybody loved him.
And they were like, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you're not getting that crowd back at that point.
No, you're not.
It's
You
over.
lose them.
Yeah, they're gone.
You're not getting that crowd back.
No.
And you're not performing in Boston ever again.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
you're not
moved.
flipping that crowd.
Yeah. No, Boston's rough. I mean, you've like heard stories of like legends going there, like say like Billy Crystal, right? Back in like the 80s or something, going there to headline, and then they would put up 2 feature acts from Boston that just slay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then Billy would have
Oh
to
yeah.
follow them.
Yeah, they're
then he
they're
would
doing
go-
the local shit, the local jokes and all that
Exactly.
shit. Yeah.
And I forget who the booker was for Boston, but I met him at the Big Pine Comedy Festival.
Oh, cool.
And he was very direct in being like, look, if you don't know someone directly from Boston that can vouch for you, don't even try. Like, we have our own people. We know what's funny. And it was straight up Massachusetts vibe. You know,
Right.
it was just straight. I recognized it right away.
Yeah.
Northeast vibe. We'll call it Northeast. I don't wanna
Northeast vibe.
pick on Mass too much. You know what I mean?
Oh well. Well, Philly is bad. Philly's horrible.
Yeah.
Is it worse than Philly?
I've never been to Philly. I can't say.
I've been to
Yeah.
Philly a few
Penn-
times. It's
Penn
rough.
State, right?
That's in like the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. But I have been
Yeah.
to a comedy club in Philly just to watch a show.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was cool. It's like a BYOB, like just like hole in the wall show. They got some good clubs around there.
Do they? Yeah. Do you know Annie Letterman? The female comic? She's from Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's
Yep.
originally from Philly. Then she lived like in New Mexico somewhere, then West
wait,
Coast.
she's blonde hair.
Blonde- yeah, pretty girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She posts like shirtless pics sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's her. Yeah, friends with Whitney Cummings.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
But she, I love her. I love her podcast.
she's funny.
Meanspiration is the name of her podcast.
She's got a couple. She's got one with.
She just got one with Bloodbath with
Exactly.
with Kalila.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other chick, Esra. I believe
Esther Pavinsky.
Yeah. Funny podcast.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, check it out.
Yeah,
Love
that is funny. It's kind of a spinoff of Tiger Belly, sort of. Same producers, same.
Is it?
Yeah.
They got a badass producer.
Yeah. But anyway, she's from Philly, and she was talking about just how rough the crowds are there. Like, she has to be prepared when she goes to Philly. Like, it's not like a West Coast, oh, everybody's funny, yada, yada, yada. Like, Philly, you have to, like, be mean, dark, funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's a
so
different,
true.
it's a different comedy.
Well, also everyone like thinks like they're more Spitfire, like we said. So like they think they're like also comedians. So
Oh, yeah.
people in the audience
And
are just,
hecklers
like,
and shit.
Yeah, way more brutal than out here. Like everyone's pretty respectful. Like won't yell out
Right.
random things.
Right. How do you handle, have you had a heckler?
Yeah. Not too bad. One time at the House of Comedy, I had a really bad heckler, but
Yeah.
I was also pretty drunk, so I was just like,
It
my
was just-
people. I was like, my people, like, were
Right.
we were just
It was fine. Y'all were just,
vibing.
y'all
Like,
were just vibing and not talking shit to each other, but not saying anything, I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So that was fun. I don't know. Have you had one?
No, I had a guy at House of Comedy talk, and I just told him to shut up.
Yeah.
I'm telling stories. I
It
think
was like, it was
shut the fuck up. I'm telling stories. Is
It
what I
was
told him.
beginning to be a heckler.
Yeah.
You just see Kenny go, shut up. I'm on stage.
Oh my
The
god.
crowd just shut the fuck up.
They shut up.
Nice.
They didn't laugh either. No, I'm kidding.
What's with House of Comedy? It must be like the North
I don't
Phoenix
know.
crowd. They're a little rougher.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just a guy. Somebody was telling me, a local guy was telling me that he got heckled at House of Comedy. The guy like went up front, took his chair up front, and like propped his feet up on the stage while he was it Rob? It might have been Rob. Hell, I don't know.
have to ask
But
him.
anyway, yeah, House of Comedy, House of Hecklers.
Oh, actually, at Cobalt the other week, Rob had a great heckle shutdown.
Rob is quick. Rob's coming on next.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he'll be on here in a minute or whenever you're done. in 2 minutes when we boo your ass off stage.
Like, wow, all right. You got
I'll give you the light.
you already have the next line.
Next. Get this Northeasterner.
We'll definitely ask him about his heckle shutdown.
Okay.
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say intimidated by a heckler, but I just don't know how I'll react to like a true heckler. Like I want to get mean first. Like
The first primal instinct is to
yell at them,
get mean, and
but that's not what wins a
right. There's no wit in that.
No,
Yeah,
you look like an idiot.
My first instinct is to get sad. Start
to
crying.
Pity is my recourse. That's how I get back at them. It's pity, make them feel bad.
More my style.
Let me ask you this: do you perform better drinking or non-drinking?
Non-drinking.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to like,
absolutely,
without a doubt, because you have more of like a clear mind, so you can like remember everything better. There have been shows though where like I've had a few drinks and just like had a great time.
Yeah.
And
what's your best show you've ever done?
oh golly, I don't know. I think there's something special to say about all of them. Like I love the one we did the other week because everyone came over after. It was just like getting to know folks. I think there's like a special memory about everything.
Right.
That was like an incredibly positive way
Hell
to say
yeah,
that.
That was fun. That was a cool time. That was really fun.
I was just at Stand Up Live recently. That was my first, like that's like my dream stage. So that was
Yeah.
like so cool on
Yeah.
Sydney Smith's show, and I didn't do great, but
It's hard to do there. I've done that a few times, and it's like because it's so out there.
there's a sea of people.
There's a sea of people, and you can't focus on anybody. You know, God, Jay Okerson. I think it was in my eyes. It was fucking packed.
It was pretty packed.
And I couldn't see. I couldn't see any empty chairs. It was all just like a wave of heads. It was like no individual people. I guess
you opened for Jay Okerson?
I worked my way in and did a guest spot for him.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Was that your first time at Stand Up Live?
No, I did some new faces and stuff.
Oh,
I've done
yeah.
like
Okay.
2 or 3 new faces, something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, I just like So I don't know. I would So you like the whole atmosphere, the whole being around comics. Like you like the social aspect too, don't you?
100%, yeah. I love it. Like socially, I've just also like grew up listening to comedy, so like ever since like high school, I fell in love with comedians and like the art form of comedy. I took a class in college.
Okay.
I was like, this is so cool. Like I wish I could do this.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
what type
then-
of class in college?
It was a writing class. And it was stand-up comedy themed, so we studied like Mitch Hedberg. Yeah. And we had to write a story a week, and he would pick the best story, and then we'd have to go up and say it in front of the class.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it was cool.
Very interesting.
That's very cool. Did the professor have a background in comedy?
Yeah, comedy, and then also writing, and so I wrote my final on Aziz Ansari's Dangerously Delicious Netflix special. I will send it to you guys. It cracks me up to this day because you're walking through like the pathos, ethos, like all the literature forms, but applying it to stand up.
Was that the one where is that before or after the whole allegations, the sex allegations?
It was before.
It was before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I watched the one after, so I was like, you actually did a paper on the one where he was apologizing for for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. That was weird. Okay. Yeah. What's next for you? I mean, so you're doing a lot of shows. You're like I see on Instagram. You're always doing shows. Always.
It's great. I just like DM people all the time, like trying to like get on shows when I can. I'd say I'm more of like the pursuer. Like I'm like,
hey,
you gotta be.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
be.
what a lot of people I don't get. I'm gonna vent for a minute. That's like people, especially. I don't know if it's just here or if it's just comedy in general, but like they get upset when you press to get on shows, or they think it's stupid. Like you pressing to get a guest spot at Stand Up Live. They're like, well, they didn't ask you, so you're really not wanted. Fuck you. You press to get. I like that about you. You push the envelope and get on shows.
Thanks.
I do that too. Sometimes, but
At some point you just gotta go for it.
you
You
just
gotta be okay
do
being
it.
left on red for sure.
And that's
you
fine.
Can't take it personally and like.
Screw it.
that's-
Hell, I bug the shit out of like Tom Segura and all these big names that come next door. I'll get left on red, so you never know.
Yeah, I just had my first experience also booking a comedian for one of our company events.
Oh.
And that was really fun. So I got that through Instagram as well. And like
how's Jim Perry gonna do?
He brought us all together. No, it was
shout out Jim Perry.
Steve Byrne.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, and it was so everyone at work was like, "How'd you get him? That's so cool." I'm like, Instagram. And there's like 50, 60-years are like, "What?" Like,
yeah.
But they knew him from Sullivan and Sons, so it was awesome. But I just messaged him. I was like, "How much will it cost for you to do this?" And
how much it cost? Tell us. Steve Byrne, your company's not gonna watch this.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. It was.
Shit.
I know. Yeah.
That's not bad at all. As far as like. Wow.
I don't know like how much it would I just like asked him the price. I feel like that was a good way to go because then
yeah.
Well,
that's cool.
That's dope as fuck.
Does it have to be clean?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But he had some political jokes that
you couldn't
really
do.
You could tell who.
Oh, he's already done it. He's already done the show.
He already did the show.
Oh, okay.
It was great. It was a hit, but.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was a little nervous. HR wasn't on the call, so.
Yeah. Am I getting mistaken with Steve Byrne? Which one? Who is he?
He's Asian American.
Yeah, from Nashville.
Yeah, he's with Callan right now.
He's with Callan. He's doing a podcast with Callan. He's buddies with Theo Vaughn now out in Nashville.
He's a major player.
I'm making sure he wrote a movie like recently that's on Netflix.
He is awesome. So
about his life.
I saw him in Syracuse like 4 years ago, and he does like this thing where he does like a multicultural lap dance on stage. Have you guys been to one of his shows?
No.
Okay, so
I didn't even know. I wasn't sure about his name, but I was right in my head. Okay.
So he pulled my friend from the audience in Syracuse, and then he came here in Phoenix like 3 years later, and I got pulled on stage for the same spot, and it's so fun. So me and my friend are like, how many friends get to say they both got a lap dance on stage?
Y'all are Eskimo twins.
I was going to say, that's like being an Eskimo sister.
Yeah.
From the comedy show
right,
routine,
yeah.
But great guy. I was like so thankful that.
That's really cool.
So.
Shit, I'm gonna have him just come do my birthday for $1,000.
Shout out to Instagram.
I also feel bad though because I booked a girl to do yoga and she only asked for $65 for her 20 minutes.
Hey, you get what you're worth, right?
Yeah. So aim high. Just say any number when getting.
I honestly was thinking like 10 grand. I was thinking. I mean, you gotta think like travel, time, all that stuff.
Oh, sorry, it was a Zoom event.
Oh shit! Y'all did yoga on Zoom?
Yeah.
The fuck kind of company are y'all? Fuck, half-ass. I was thinking, that's cheap.
You could see everyone on their cameras. It was so
Oh,
awkward.
that's so bad. Why didn't you? I mean, that's the equivalent of just ordering a Netflix, ordering on Amazon or something. Just watch it.
Oh, just playing someone's Netflix special, 100%.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's all my best material.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking. I would way rather have them on Zoom and be fucking live like that. I think that's still dope as fuck.
No, I'm not shitting on your parade, but I thought it was like in person.
I had one job.
You had one job. You fucked that up. Was you drinking?
It was after brunch.
I do like your drinking joke on Zoom.
Oh, thank you.
That's very funny.
Yeah, totally made up.
Okay. Okay. That was my next question.
Oh no! So it's not.
Okay.
If anyone from my job is watching this, it's absolutely made up.
Right.
Yeah.
100% made up or no?
Yeah.
Got it.
Wink, wink. No, it's a rendition. I added some details to really put it together, but I did misconstrued a joke.
What's your favorite joke? You don't have to say it, but like, what's your favorite bit? Like your go-to, you know it's going to be funny no matter what. Do you have one that's just a closer that you know people are going to laugh at?
Usually when I talk about Massachusetts, that gets some laughs. I have like a couple like string offs of that. So depending on like the crowd, I'll say that. I don't really have a go-to. I try to keep my material mostly clean.
Oh yeah.
Just in case, I don't know.
HR finds out or something.
I think more like my parents. Like I'm really close to my dad. I would never want him like hearing something and being like, oh my gosh, like I raised that person. So I try to keep it mostly PG-13.
Okay. Me, not so much. My kids are like, oh, Dad.
No.
They're coming to my show.
Oh, very cool. cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. I can
15
sit with
and
them, maybe.
17. Yeah, sit with them.
Okay,
They'll-
perfect.
and my ex-wife.
What?
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, it's really weird. She's cool though. She hates me like as a ex-husband, but she likes me as a friend. So
And a comedian. She's
yeah.
a fan.
She is a fan. She actually watches my stuff. Yeah, so we're going on vacation together, and then they're coming back here and gonna watch me do stand up. So
Does she get along well with your girlfriend?
yeah, they get along really well. So
Wow.
that
I feel
helps.
like you kind of hit a jackpot on that
I
one.
know,
That's-
I know.
Yeah.
God, if you'd have told me like 6 years ago during the divorce that we'd be friends, like whoa. Well, actually, she fucked me so bad in the divorce that she has to be my friend now. I wrote that in small print at the bottom that she has to be my friend.
Yeah, can't wait to hear that joke on Friday.
I've got to figure out some jokes for her.
Oh, yeah. I think there's a lot there.
Yeah, I think I've
you
got some
gotta-
stuff. But you got to keep in mind that my sons are going to be there too, so I got to
Okay.
find one.
Should I sneak them some alcohol, some flasks or something?
I think they smoke weed.
Oh, how do you? How?
I don't know.
It's like you've caught them already.
No, I don't know. Actually, my son does. I'm pretty sure he doesn't smoke weed, but he's really, really smart. He's 17 years old, really like 32 on his ACT.
Oh wow.
That was when he was in 9th grade. And he's going to take it again here pretty soon. Anyway, he's like all into stocks. He buys, sells, trades stocks all the time, and that's how I pay him in TD Ameritrade money. Okay, for his birthday, I give him money. Anyway, he's big on marijuana stocks right now, and he's like, Dad. He's like, Sundial's going up. Arizona got passed. He's like, this place got passed. Da-da-da. They're about to buy so-and-so, Prop 207.
Right.
Shout out Prop 207.
Right.
Yeah, but he's all into, I don't think he smokes. He's just there for the money. He's a marijuana fan for the money.
That is so cool. I'm like, I got really into Robinhood about a year ago, but I had to delete it
I like
from
the
my phone.
cartoon.
Oh,
Robin. That's a dad
that
joke.
was a dad joke. Like now they're talking about my sons.
Yeah.
They're on a dad joke.
Yeah.
I had to delete it though from my phone because I went out one night and like got really drunk and I drunkenly bought Bitcoin.
Oh.
I know.
Well,
And then it went down. And so now I'm just like chilling with it. And I'm like,
Chilling with it.
I'm like, why would I do that? And it's like, I obviously, and you have to log
it's
in with
going
a
to go back
password
on.
each
Yeah, yeah.
time.
And you have to remember that password
So-
or you lose your Bitcoin.
So listen, I just can't have that app on my phone
I
that
gotcha.
easily accessible, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's on my mind after a night out. But
Yeah. You know what I like to do? I like to drink a little scotch and fucking trade Bitcoin.
trade some stocks. I was like, why would you do that? Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get rid of that. Well, I mean, most people shop when they get drunk.
True. Yes.
I used to do that. I used to be like a raging alcoholic. I had to stop drinking, but I would like wake up the next morning and my Amazon would be like, you ordered this.
Damn,
Why
bro.
Why did I need an ice pick and rubber boots?
I didn't know guys had that problem too.
Oh, I did.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
totally.
goodness.
I just bought some Jordans like right before y'all got here. Dude, I swear. They're ugly. They're like yellow and black, but I bought them.
All right, Sarah, what's the worst thing that you've ever bought on Amazon? Drunk. What was one thing, not the worst, okay, what was one thing then that you were just like, yeah, why did I buy this two-headed dildo? Not saying you did, I'm just, you know what I mean?
You look like you don't own any sex toys. Your dad's not watching this. We don't broadcast out to Boston.
Oh yeah.
We
you
stop at
cut
the
it off
Mississippi.
there?
We stop
Oh,
at the
golly.
Mississippi.
We go so far down the Mass Pike, it just gets cut off.
Oh man, I do have a funny story about that.
Okay. We'll tell it.
Another time, offline.
Okay.
But yes, along those lines, for sure, is up there. I used to have a bad problem with Groupon, so I'd buy like crazy garments on Groupon that are just like I don't know.
You kind of remind me of
So
like
you've got
this.
a good garment game? Is that what you're saying?
Shawl.
She somewhat reminds me of like this. If Betty White was like a raging partier,
I'm
know?
pretty sure she was, though, back in the day.
Oh, for sure. Did
if she
you sign
was
a
like in
proposal?
2021.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're so nice
Innocent.
and yeah,
Innocent.
yeah,
Definitely innocent.
yeah. So nice, so proper. G-rated comedy.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
But then you just like let loose and party.
The Betty White on The Proposal, where she's like, to the window.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, you are Betty White on The Proposal.
Well, I take that as a
Talking
huge
about like
compliment.
garments and
Yeah.
my worst purchase was I purchased some garments on Groupon.
Okay,
God,
hearing that back is pretty bad.
Go listen to that one, Dad.
Oh my gosh.
You know what burns me up? Fucking
What advice would you give a female that wants to do comedy?
Do it. I think you, especially at least in Phoenix, you have a huge advantage because there's not as many females. So first and foremost, you're going to stand out. I say keep it clean if you can, no need for that on stage, on recording. But yeah, every female comedian I've met in the Valley has been so supportive and awesome, and like their own like little group. Like I feel like whenever I meet someone who's a female in comedy, they're always like more willing to like help or like
Stick together.
Yeah, talk you up. I know like at least like Rose from
Yeah. She's cool.
She's gotten me so many opportunities around the Valley just from like doing a show with her. So
Shout out to Rose.
Yeah,
Shout out to Rose.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rose is awesome.
Yeah, we had Philip Jewell on a couple
Oh,
weeks
very
ago,
cool. Yeah,
and
I
then
saw that.
we're having Dietrich on in 2 weeks, and then we got to get Rose on at some point.
She's definitely on the list.
Complete the trifecta.
I know,
yeah.
right? And then I thought about bringing them all on at one time.
For real.
That'd be cool.
For real, yeah.
Yeah, they're good people, all of them.
The first time I
Have you done their show? Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Good. I got the second minutes.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was super nervous to go back there. Actually, that was my first show at House of Comedy, and the last time I was there, we got kicked out, me and Bria.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, and I stole a microphone, and then I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna know it's me. Like,
Did you hide it in your garments? Thank God I bought these garments.
but it was good because I got to tell the story on stage, get it all out, return the microphone.
I was
It
going to say, did you return that microphone?
Yeah. I was nervous to say it. I was like, oh shoot, and like everyone thought it was funny. And I was like, this is very lucky.
Did you bring it back on stage and hand it?
No, not on the
That'd
spot.
be
I had
funny.
to go get it.
That would have been funny.
But it was crazy. Yeah.
Cool. You should tell that story more often. I won't cuss, but I will steal. The fuck is that? Fuck.
I'm not going to steal your joke, just your mic.
Just your mic.
Oh, very nice.
You know what I mean? I'm still safe. Like, I'm not going to steal
Are
your
you
joke.
questioning my moral compass?
No, yeah.
I think we should.
I think you should. I think she's got
Let's
like
gauge
this,
where it is.
this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I think
Oh yeah.
I think the alcohol brings it out in you.
Maybe. I think it brings it out in all of us.
Yeah.
Kenny?
Oh, if I was drunk, I'd be naked on top of this table right now.
Kenny may or may not have been a stripper in the past.
Really?
I don't know if
That's
you
the
knew that.
rumor.
That was the rumor.
Oh golly. Oh, so cool. I heard it's hard.
Like a Betty White over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is. It's tough.
It's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I like doing comedy as a female because, like I said, I think you do have kind of an advantage because there's not as many people.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because I do think I have a little bit of a different experience. I have been like dating somebody since I started comedy, so I don't know. I haven't experienced like ever. I've literally never been hit on. Like never had like a weird experience. And actually,
Right.
somebody who
You haven't been to El Charro and stayed out there.
I have been to El Charro.
Did you hang out outside?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know, man, but yeah, me and another girl comedian got booked for the same show, and our DM was so different. It was like, hey, will you be on the show? And hers was like, hey, beautiful, would love to have you on the show. Let's grab a drink. And I was like, what? I'm just like, I feel like I just give off like
Rick Bronson?
no, I just give
I'm
off.
kidding. He knows.
I guess I just give off like very friendly vibes. So
Oh, you're a friendly person.
I get that vibe right now.
I'm feeling it.
oh golly.
This is one of the funnest ones that we've done.
I bet you say that to all the
No,
time.
some of them were horrible.
Oh dang.
Yeah, but no.
Like the ones we haven't put out?
Oh,
or
bad.
are not going to put out.
Yeah, bad.
Dang.
And then we've got one that's really, really good that we can't put out because there's way too much information being thrown out.
Oh wow, too many secrets.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, it's what we need to call that something. It's
You could incarcerate someone.
Oh my.
yeah, it's the incarcerated episodes. Yeah,
Oh man.
we're keeping it locked up.
Oh
The
goodness.
secret episodes.
I guess talking about my jail time from 2016
Oh, yeah.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
That is fine.
Betty White, you're fine.
That's why we were just like, so jail, huh?
So jail, how about that?
But it's-
She's like, I've been to prison.
You're like,
I've been to Penn State.
I've been to prison.
basically the same thing.
Yeah. I went to Apache Junction.
That was my turning point, though. That was like my eye opener, and I haven't been like a belligerent drunk since.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think everyone needs to go through. Like that was like my low. My friends had like an intervention, and then
I thought you were pretty drunk at the party.
wow, low blow on that one.
Just kidding.
That's an inside joke.
That's an inside joke.
Oh yes.
We were all drunk, except for Kenny.
I wasn't.
Oh yes.
Stone cold sober. The weirdest thing, and that's what I was talking about, this party was we were all walking around with chicken legs and just eating just
I
like
didn't get plates. That was my bad.
I mean, I'm from Alabama. It doesn't
get
matter
your
to
own
me.
chicken
that was for
I mean,
you.
that's
I
like-
wanted
yeah,
you to feel it
yeah.
at home.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like home. I was like, man, this is like we're walking around with chicken. People had beer in their hand and a chicken leg in the other. May or may not have had a napkin. Where are you going to put it? You don't have another hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely learned from that one.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. But what an eclectic group of people. We had Eric Bernal, you, Josh, and I. Like
DBG,
DBG. Yeah, he held it down.
right?
Yeah, I loved his. He had some. He had some chicken jokes.
Yeah. he did.
God. Yeah.
No, that was such a blast. I love like throwing parties. Like I said, I love social things. I'm such an extrovert. Like
Yeah.
being around people is like definitely. Are you guys extrovert, introvert?
I'm intro.
Okay, wait. Oh, I'm interested
really-
to hear this because I'm
Okay.
extroverted. My boyfriend's introverted.
Your boyfriend's not introverted.
Yeah,
No.
100%.
No, he's not.
Not when he's drunk. Not when
Okay,
he's drunk.
day to day, he's a video gamer. Like likes to have alone time.
Mm-hmm.
Like hardly goes out. So, but I think that extroverts and introverts are like the perfect match for each other. So, like, are you
Yeah.
guys? Are your significant others the opposite?
Mine's
or-
the intro.
Oh, so you guys are both just alone, home all the time.
Yeah, we just don't talk to each other. We just nod heads.
Oh yeah, hey, what's up?
She's actually in the other room. You didn't even know that.
I got her down in the basement with those episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Like Boston Comedy down in the fucking basement. Yeah. Well, you're an extrovert.
Sarah's an extrovert.
You think?
I know. She's definitely an extrovert.
so you guys are both extroverts. Dang. Okay.
Yeah. But I can be an introvert. I can
Got you.
definitely be an introvert.
See,
Being
I'm
from
a-
Western Mass, you know what I mean? Like those winters, bro. You got to figure
You
out. how
gotta
to-
really hunker
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
A lot of
by
alone
yourself.
time.
A lot
A lot of
alone time.
lot
Double-headed dildo.
trying to-
Oh yeah.
those Good Housekeeping magazines get real tempting.
Well, so it's actually a goal of mine this year. So I'm a big goal setter to be on a podcast.
Oh yeah.
So this is very
We did
cool.
it! Yay! The best one in Phoenix.
Maybe I'm. It might never get aired.
I know.
But I did
this
it.
will get aired. We'll put this one out next week.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So we asked some of our people. This will be our last question.
Okay.
We do a segment called Marry, Fuck, Barry.
Yes. I
All
love this
three?
game.
Oh,
We play this all the time.
okay. So we're gonna go Brad Pitt,
Okay.
Tom Hardy.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know who Tom Hardy is? That's probably not good. Let's go Brad Pitt.
25.
Yeah, you are 25. Shit. I have to be like, who's on Disney right now?
Zac Efron. Is he still on?
Yeah, Zac Efron. Let's go Zac Efron.
Okay. Nice.
Brad Pitt. You could throw a little older spice in there.
I know you thought you had her good with the Brad Pitt. Didn't
I thought
you?
Brad Pitt,
You were
Tom
like,
Hardy.
This is money. Brad Pitt.
Yes. Yeah. Grandpa.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Brad Pitt's good looking.
I think he likes younger women too.
Yeah, and he's rich, loaded. Fuck, you've thrown me off.
Let's throw a curveball. Pete Davidson.
No, everybody loves Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson, Zac Efron, and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but he's. Never mind.
Oh,
Go.
Yeah, definitely probably in that order. Mary, Pete Davidson, Zac Efron, and Barry, Brad Pitt.
Barry, Brad Pitt.
He's close enough.
Yeah. He's there, but he's all right.
I know what yours is. Well, yeah, what about you?
Mine, I would kill Pete Davidson. What a piece of shit.
Wow.
Yeah, Pete.
No, I would marry him.
Yeah.
You'd marry Pete Davidson?
Right there.
My dude.
Really?
My dude.
Really?
He's the shit. He called out Louis C.K. in a special. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
God, yeah.
You think he wrote that?
Oh.
Yeah, that was sounded like a real life experience.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't like Pete.
No?
I think
Okay.
I think he's totally overrated. Anyway, anywho, I'd kill him. Marry Brad Pitt. Fuck Zac Efron.
Oh,
I knew
at least
you-
we have the same. We have a similar connection.
Yeah, we'd be Eskimo brother and sister, I guess. I do a whole bit on Zac Efron
Yeah.
about how I'd want to fuck him.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites of yours.
It's fun. It's fun. I like it.
I'm trying to think of one back for you that are females.
Let's do it.
Um,
Joan of Arc,
Betty White.
Betty White, and Queen Elizabeth.
Let's see. Let's do like the girl comedians you mentioned. So Annie Letterman, Whitney Cummings, and Taylor Tomlinson.
Oh yeah, Taylor.
That's a good one.
That
Good
is
job.
very good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Ours took like 10 minutes to sit
Well,
out.
hell, we had to fucking get down like 20 years ago.
This is what we did at all our sleepovers growing up. So I've come prepared
Me
for
too.
this.
Except like
No, I'm just
they call it.
Actually, we did. Funny enough, we used to play this game. I used to play this game with my ex-wife all the time. We'd
I
go
was
back and
just
forth.
kidding.
Yeah, swear to God.
Except, yo,
It's weird that she said that.
Now we call it manifesting.
Yeah. I do it during my meditations.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd kill Taylor Tomlinson. I like her, but I just by default she's got to go. I would marry Whitney Cummings because she is fucking loaded. She wrote Two Broke Girls. She got very rich off
She's
that.
also like timeless beauty. Like she's like one of those people that you think's gonna be pretty for like X amount of
Yeah,
years.
I had to try to duct tape her mouth sometimes, but and then I'd fuck Annie Letterman. Although I love Annie Letterman, but I'd still just fuck her, move her on.
Yep. I'm going with that same list.
Same.
Like, I don't think I trust Annie Letterman enough to marry her, so I'm just gonna fuck her.
I would marry Taylor, kill Annie. Kill Annie and F Whitney.
Oh, there you go.
I'm marrying Whitney all the way.
All the way.
All
Oh yeah,
the
no
way.
doubt. No doubt.
I'm like, bring me on tour.
It's like, buy me a horse, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. I produce a podcast.
Yeah.
For real.
By the way, just just in case. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up, man. I think that was fun.
Awesome. That was super fun.
That was cool.
Anything
Yeah.
you want to plug?
Yeah. Where can they find you on Instagram,
Yeah. Do I look in the
MySpace, Twitter? Yeah, look over there.
All right, yeah, Venn diagram on Instagram. I got that handle. My last name's Venn, so VENN diagram. Next week, April 7th through 9th, I'll be at Improv Mania. So come through.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Only thing upcoming.
Well, guys, we appreciate it. They come out every Wednesday morning, and hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Peace. Juicy Ginger.